Hi there, it's Tim from Tim's Electric, and today I've got a very different thing to be doing. Mike over at Ride the Glide recently sold, in fact, they sold 2 gasoline cars and they've replaced it now. They're going all electric. They sell electric cars, no, sorry, they sell electric scooters, they sell electric bicycles, and they drive electric cars. So this is their second EV, and they've gone with the Audi E-Tron, and I thought what I'd do is give you a big guy's perspective on the Audi E-Tron. Come with me, we're going to go for a boot around Victoria, show you some of the wonderful things about this vehicle, and we're going to do that from inside because it's kind of chilly here by the soccer pitch. Let's go and check it out. What I can share with you so far, it's a very premium vehicle. Come on in here. As a big guy, there's plenty of room. The cabin is big. Everything is really clear up top here. All right, let's get this party started with the start button. So the one thing you're met with when you get into an Audi e-tron, and I'll get Mike to basically just focus on the front here, is everything is super, super clear and close to you. Premium leather handle, controls for everything from windshield wipers like you would expect, but also hands-free telephone. Up top, of course, you got the power range, how much of a charge we've got, how much range we can actually go. Right now, it looks like about 248 kilometers. Speed, and what you won't be able to see, but when I'm driving, in fact, you know what I'll do? I'm going to grab the camera just from Michael's hands here, and I'll show you that I can actually see. You might be able to see it's flashing to your eye, but way off in the just there. So not only does it tell you the speed you're going, but it also will tell you the actual speed limit in that particular area, which is really handy. Full display over here. It's got tons of things you can do. You can add your media, your phone. You can play with the vehicle itself. So if I was to click in here, I can get into the settings, adjust the different settings throughout. The air suspension, so we're going to be experiencing that. All 4 corners are air suspension, which is really nice. Down here, we've got the settings for the actual seats. Michael's already lowered this nicely for me, so I can get into it. And on the left-hand side here, we've got full controls for the mirrors down here, locking, unlocking, and also, of course, for the power windows. Hood release, or maybe you like call it a front, is up here, and then trunk back here. And you know what? Everything is just really good to go. I think what we're going to do now is just go for a quick boot, and I'm going to give or ask Michael to record me when we get into the highway. One of the really cool things I'm finding is that you're able to click on the view and adjust the different options, and you can scroll through and actually zoom in. So I can zoom out to where I am. You can see the rest of the island. In fact, I could scroll right out to the island. There's the peninsula. That's so cool. So we're going to drive like this because I like this. This looks really smart. And then it also tells me all the information I need to know. Anyway, we're going to get started here. That's so cool. There's a guy walking around, grabbing the soccer ball. Oh, you see the soccer ball at the very front. That's so cool. That is so cool. Wow. 360 camera. That's crazy. Okay, so I'll take a look around. We'll back up. So just so you guys know, this is actually the very first electric vehicle that I've ever driven. So yeah, hopefully nothing gets going. Oh, so we got camera at the front and at the back. That's so cool. So here we are in beautiful Victoria. And so the one thing I wanted to share with you guys is that not only is it premium on the inside and premium on the outside, but it's got real cojones. If I hit the gas really hard, it's really quite powerful, about 350 horsepower. And there's a sport mode. If I click it into sport mode, it's 400 horsepower. So we'll take it onto the highway and give you guys an example of what that feels like. What I can share with you right away is it's very, very quiet. And It's very, very smooth. Currently, we have it set on comfort for the ride quality. But one of the cool little party tricks that this has, because it has air suspension, it can actually go up and down. And so if you're going to do some off-roading, you can actually select off-roading and the whole vehicle goes up. Well, it's very quick. The acceleration is very smooth. I have nothing to compare it to, but the car that I drive every day, and this is a lot faster. It's really quiet. We're going about 80 kilometers an hour right now. We're doing exactly 81 kilometers an hour. And it is very, very quiet in here. It has acoustic glass as an add-on feature for the Audi. And yeah, it works. It's very, very calm and quiet in here. Well, we've got a little break here. We're just going to give the gas, as it were, or give it the beans and see what happens. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, that was a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. That is very, very quick. Yeah, really quick. Wow. And I think I just messed that up because I messed my exit. So we're going to take the next exit and scoot back. One of the things I wanted to mention about the E-Tron is that it has a 95 kilowatt hour battery. So that's a big battery. Now I realize it's not going to take all of that battery. Whoops. It's not going to take all of that battery usage, but it gives you range of approximately 357 kilometers. I'm going to put all the details of this particular E-Tron, the specifications up on the screen now so you can see. It has a large trunk, 660 liters, and if you fold the seats down, and you can see how those seats fold down, 1,725 liters of cargo space once those seats are actually folded down. It does have Regenerative Disc braking, which is really kind of nice. You can set that to your preference, but it just means when you lift the foot off the gas, it will slow down naturally, nice and slowly. And if you press the brakes, you get regen and the brakes engaged. We're at a red light. We're in sport mode. I think we put the foot down when the light goes green and see what happens. Let's see if the cameraman can hold on. Wow. Okay, that's 0 to 60 in less than 6 seconds. And that is pretty astonishing when you think about the weight of the vehicle. It's a big SUV. In fact, one of the things I noticed with this SUV when I first came up to it is they've made it so, I guess the way that I would say it is, it looks like a normal Audi SUV. It doesn't look like it's an electric SUV, if that makes any sense. It looks like a traditional Audi. So if you're thinking about getting a vehicle and you don't want it to look like an electric vehicle, you want it to look kind of like the Audi you had before, or the Range Rover you had before, then the Audi E-Tron, I think, is probably going to be a really good fit. It's a very traditional looking SUV, very modern and very fast. One of the things you probably want to know is, as a big guy, is there any room in the back seat? And there is lots of room. I love the actual sunroof. It's huge. And it's actually something I didn't notice when I was driving, but as soon as I get back here, it feels really nice. Love the security of the key too. If you have this key in your pocket, all the doors will open, even if you'd had it locked before. If you just put it on, it'll actually open up. Well, first of all, I want to say a very special thank you to Mike at Ride the Glide for lending me the E-Tron for a boot around town today. I've learned an awful lot, and you know, if you would like to see more videos of me trying out different electric cars, put that down in the comments, and also let me know which car I should try out next. This was absolutely luxurious. It's a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Lots of space, trunk space, seating space. When you get in the cabin, it's so quiet. It was an absolute delight to drive. Super powerful. very quick off the line, really quick when I was on the highway and I put my foot down. I just felt really, really comfortable. It was a very luxurious vehicle. Also, a special thank you to Rick for driving around and getting those behind the shots. That was kind of him. Thank you. And as I said, please do give the video a thumbs up. And yeah, let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you think of this vehicle. Let me think of how I actually did the review. My first car review. And my first electric car that I've ever driven. Thanks, Mike.